Hello guys, my name is Akash and welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to show you how to create your own Instagram filter using Lightroom preset in just 5 minutes. So if you want to create your own customized Instagram filter, keep watching this video. The very first thing you need to do is you need to download this Spark AR Studio. It's a free software. I'll give the link in the description, you can check it out. So after installing this software, you will need some of these files. I will put the link in the description box. You will need fast color LUT patch. You will need a neutral LUT file, DNG format or PNG format. And in this filter, I'm going to use this particular preset and I'm going to add some grains in the filter. So these are the files you might need. If you want to use this Lightroom preset, you can go ahead and download this file. But if you want your own customized filter, all you have to do is you need to download this file, neutral PNG, in your Lightroom mobile or Lightroom PC. You need to paste the adjustment settings on this file and just save it. You can save it in a JPEG form. Sometimes JPEG form might not work properly. So if you can save the file in PNG form, it will be more better. If you are using this software for the first time, you might feel that this software is very complicated, but trust me, it's very easy. On the left hand side you have scene and asset panel, on the right hand side you have properties, and this is your workplace. So the first thing we need to do, we will drag these files into the project. Now this is very important that all the textures in your project, you need to select them, and you always have to click on no compression. Now let's start with the actual process. You need to click on add object and face tracker. So in this filter we don't have any face tracking object or scene. It's just a simple Lightroom adjustment settings we are using for the filter. So it's completely your choice if you want to add face tracking or not. But if you think your preset can be used for selfie or portrait images, you can add face smoothing in your filter. So to do that, you need to click on add object, face tracker, and right click here, add on face mesh. It's completely free choice if you want to add skin smoothing in your project or not. After that, click on materials. Now double click on here and rename to skin smoothing. In the shader type, you need to select retouching. Now if you look here, if you adjust this panel, you can see the opacity is changing. Okay, so since this is not a beauty effect, I'll keep the settings somewhere around 20. After that, we need to add another object, canvas. Right click on it and select a rectangle. In size, you need to fill width and fill height. After that, click on material. Rename the material to anything. You can name it as a plane. Select shader type to flat and add a texture. You will see the patch editor is open now. We will need one more texture file. So in the camera, you can select texture. So at this point, we are almost done. We need to drag these files into a patch editor. And we need to connect it properly. Camera texture will go to texture, the preset file will go to LUT, and this will connect to the texture. Now you can see the settings are already on the screen. So in this filter, I'm going to add some grains. If you don't want grains or noise in your filter, you can just simply end the process here. But if you want the grains, you can select add object, select a canvas, right click on it and select rectangle. Again fill width, click on materials, create a new material and rename to noise, or you can rename to grains. Select flat and you can select a file here. So in the drop down box you need to click on low grains, which is our file. So the file is selected. Now you need to blend the file in your project. So I'm going to choose blending mode, multiply. So I don't want 100% opacity. You can see it's not blending very right. So you might not see the opacity here, but it's in proper amount. So at this point our filter is completely done. You can test this filter on your device. You can select send to app and Instagram camera. This will send a link on your Instagram. You can try the preview effect and you can shoot some pictures or videos using that. So if you are satisfied with your settings, you need to select export and upload. This will check all the requirements here. And you can go ahead and export this file. Click export. You can save this in your system. I'm going to name it filter 1. And now you need to click on upload. So this will open this page in your browser. You can select Instagram. And now you can give any name to your filter as you want. I'm going to name this outdoor desaturated. And now you need to select the file. We just exported that file. We need to select this file. This will check the requirements here. And if you scroll down, you can select the categories. You can select any category you want. Just make sure your filter matches with those categories. I'm going to use selfies and color and light. You can add any keywords as you want, like outdoor, grains, film, anything as you want. So here you need to submit the demo video and icon for your filter. You can shoot video and capture the image using the link you have on your Instagram, the one we sent before. Make sure the video is less than 15 seconds. You can select as soon as possible, or you can set a time and date. I am going to select as soon as possible. Usually it gets approved within a day, but if you have a very large file size or you have various components in your file, you might need to wait for 10 days. We can add instructions for the reviewer. This is where you explain to Instagram that what your filter is, so that it helps the reviewer to understand your filter. And once you're done with all this, you need to click here on submit, and it will get saved on the browser. I'm not going to save now. So that's it for today. If you're watching till here, thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next video very soon. Thank you.